YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I'm your boy Ron. It's my lovely wife
Giselle.
And today we're going to be talking about the triggers of having kids. So how do you feel about having kids, and what's some of your triggers that our kids give you?
Our kids?
Yeah.
Number one trigger, they always want something.
Always want something. Always. Don't stop. From the time they wake up, from the time they come back home from school, from the time they need to go to sleep, they always want something. They always hungry. They always need a snack. They always need help with something. They just always need something. It's never what you want or what you need.
I was like, when is the list gonna stop?
You just need something. Nah, I was just elaborating a little bit for it because they just really just always need something, always want something.
Yeah. If y'all hear one in the background right now, home from school.
She had to stay home. She wasn't feeling good today.
She had pink eye in both eyes. So that's what we're dealing with today as parents.
But you know.
But they always need something. Like, I realize kids are never satisfied, and I have to be rational and understand that they're kids.
Yeah.
Right? Like, they're gonna want stuff, but at a point it just comes like, all right, you already done ate, you took a shower, you drank your juice, you ain't cold, you got clothes, you got TV. What else could you possibly want? Like, sit down. It's
just like the noise never stops neither with kids. It just never stops. Like, if you somebody that like your peace and quiet,
oh, yeah.
I'm telling you that once you have a kid, that's over. There's no more such thing as peace and quiet. Like, me and my wife really enjoys when somebody takes them from us for like a weekend, a couple days. I remember one morning we woke up and I was just like, yo, babe, do you hear how quiet it is right now? There's no such thing as quiet with kids.
No.
They make nothing but a mess. They knock over everything. They bang everything. Especially if you live upstairs. It's so annoying because it's like kids have the hardest feet, the hardest stomps
their feet
ever.
are so small, but they make so much noise, and I'm trying to understand what's that about. I'm trying to understand because their feet are like this big, but yet they sound like elephants throughout the house, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah,
and don't get us wrong, we love our kids to death. I still want more kids. My wife, she claiming she done now. I still want more because I do believe in it's our job to keep.
Ask him why I said I don't want more, and then because
of the kids we have now, and I understand it. Just that you said because of the fact they annoy you.
No.
Oh, because they annoy me. I get annoyed a lot, but that she understand that I come home from work and then got to deal with them. Like, one day I came home from work. She picked me up. I come in the truck and the baby got poop on her because she just got picked up from daycare. And she got poop. So imagine coming in the car, she got poop on her, and then the whole car ride home after work, you just hear But
imagine dealing with that. First of all, no.
It don't stop.
He said he was gonna get off of work.
No. And it stink the whole time.
He said he was gonna get off of work at 4. Y'all, I waited about I think I waited like an hour.
No, it wasn't an hour.
With poop in the car. So he only got 20 minutes at the end. I had a whole
But
hour
I just got off for work and I gotta hear that and I gotta smell that.
Y'all, the elephant in the room.
Yeah, she here now.
So if you see our eyes wandering, it's because she's around.
Yeah, but yeah, the quietness is gone, the mess. What else?
Can we just talk about nothing is your own anymore?
Nah.
Like when you
your
food ain't yours.
No.
Your bed ain't yours.
No.
Your bathroom ain't yours.
No.
Nothing is yours.
They just know how to invade your privacy. They just know how to invade your space. So if you're another person that like space, you like privacy,
don't have them.
Or just wait. Like, one thing I advise, if you don't have kids yet, you're gonna have kids.
Wait.
Make sure you have patience, and that's one thing I'm worried about this new generation, because everything is quick, and so that's taken away from people gaining patience.
Right.
You need a lot of patience with kids, a lot of patience, because they can easily frustrate you. They can easily, like, we just find ourselves mad at each other just random times just because of the kids. I mean, I do. Like I said, just with the whining alone just gets me so frustrated.
I only find myself angry with my partner, which is him, when they act up and he don't help me.
What do you mean I don't help you?
That's the only time I find myself like, oh my God, this is so annoying.
What do
like,
you mean
I don't want anymore.
What do you mean I don't help you?
Like, you don't, like, okay, say she's crying, you playing chess, I'm in school. Instead of you getting up to see what's wrong with her, you'll be like, oh, she alright.
No, I just be telling her to be quiet because they be wanting for no reason.
No,
you
don't know what's wrong.
You can't get them.
Another room.
You can't get them in a habit for just whining for no reason. And we have daughters, so they tend to just want to whine for no reason. You can't have kids doing that.
Now, what are you eating?
You can't have them doing that because then they're gonna take advantage of that after a while. So like today we plan to watch again, just nothing is yours, your time not yours. We had this plan, we're gonna do a video today. The kids in school, I'm off, she don't have school till later. This one wake up with pink eye.
In both eyes.
What can you do? You can't do nothing about it. So now a whole day changed. Now we gotta go to the doctor. Yeah. We gotta go get medication. She, you know, and then we just can't move freely because of the fact she's here. One thing with kids, you always have to fit them with your schedule. And again, and that's why I do understand when people say I want my life in order. I still have my other side on how I feel about that, but I can understand why people say until they have their life in order because you know, my wife right now is in school trying to become a nurse. I mean, I have a good career job, but I don't want to stay there forever, but I have to do what I have to do. So it also
kids hold you back.
It also, I don't want to say hold you back,
but
also it also stalls. No, it also hold you back. Hold you back. It also stalls you from trying to accomplish certain goals.
So what does that mean?
I don't want to say hold you back because you can still grow as a person with kids. Because like I said, you have to
push forth with that same force that you would have.
No, you can't.
Exactly.
You can't.
They kind of hold you back. They're like book bags on your back.
Yeah, they wait.
You want to sprint. But you really got to do cross country. You got to pace yourself. So that's what I mean. Like they don't necessarily stop you from accomplishing your dreams, but they hold you back. They just, you know, it takes a little bit longer. It takes a lot more time. It takes a lot more patience because you're trying to figure out your dreams. You're trying to reach your goals. You're trying to raise them. You're trying to, it's too much.
Yeah. But that's why I give a lot of credit for parents that's out there that are raising their kids, because we know from experience it's not easy. And it's very, very, very tiring. Very tiring. A lot of people understand if they don't have kids, but kids are very tiring. We love our kids to death, but again, it just takes, it just fatigues us. You know what I'm saying? It takes away our stamina. It's a difficult task to accomplish. But there's good sides. I like seeing the growth in our kids. You know, there's certain things that I do with them. And I love seeing their growth. I love seeing how they learn. I love how they see getting smarter and getting wiser. Again, you see, she's not stopping. Nothing you can do. She's not gonna stop. And yeah. So what else? What was the trigger?
Another trigger.
They messy as hell too. They messy as hell. So if you don't like a mess, it's over. They will make a mess. You will clean. My wife probably had like, he acting like he the one that be cleaning, but I do be cleaning sometimes because she not always there. Yo, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
He wanted them to make a mess, so I'm just
watch your mouth. But confused. The thing is, they can make a mess. You clean it up, but as you clean it, they making a mess right behind you. Yeah. Right behind you. And you better learn how to potty train them as soon as possible. That's one thing we good at. We potty train our kids quick, and we take away the pacifier quick.
Yeah.
Because again, like I told you about my story coming for work, that constant changing diapers is annoying too. I give it to my wife, she's doing more than me. I can't stand it. Yes. I can't stand it. Yeah, see, y'all hear it. Don't stop. Don't stop. Go ahead. But you know, we still have to make this video because we dedicate ourselves to YouTube, trying to make one video a week. So it is what it is. We gotta do what we gotta do.
Kids are a big birth control for me. Like, they're a big birth control. A big birth control. Anybody, I suggest anybody who wants kids, take hours for a day. And y'all won't want them anymore.
Nah, y'all wouldn't. Y'all wouldn't. Especially if you move freely. I'm telling you, you just can't get up. I mean, you can, but then you'll be a foul parent. But you just can't get up. Yeah. Go get a drink. Go to the club.
Kids don't even make you want to drink anymore. Because like me, I used to drink.
Another thing, taking kids out to dinner, to the restaurant. Oh my God. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Our kids are not that bad, but we still got a baby 1-year-old. If once you go to a restaurant, remove every single thing from the tables. The salt, the pepper, everything. Everything. Because they're going to constantly make a mess. They're going to constantly grab.
They banging the utensils on the table.
Yeah, and then once you take stuff.
The chopsticks. Once you take it, they're crying.
Then other people watching you. Then
they
it's
throwing
like
food on the floor.
It's bad.
They wasting the food, mind you. You spend how much we spend on food?
That's another thing. Don't get all them. They own
If you go out with kids, get 2 family-sized portions and split it.
Yeah.
Don't try to be fancy and look like you got all this money, and then you going home with 4 takeaway plates because nobody didn't eat nothing but you and your partner. Like it don't make no sense.
And we see a lot of people on YouTube. They make it look real good. Not make it look real good. Of course, still having kids is a good experience, having fun. But I'm telling you now, a lot of them on YouTube, trust me, behind the scenes, they going through it with their kids. They going through it. It's again, we love our kids, but you need patience. I'll say number 1 is patience. You need patience. You need patience.
I think number 1 thing for me is you need to experience your own life. And when I mean that, like when you be like, all right, I'm bored, like I have nothing to do, like I did everything, like there's nothing I can think of that I didn't do, then you have a kid. If you can still say that, damn, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, there's something, I want to try that, ooh, that sounds interesting, let me do that, don't have one.
Yeah, because one thing we do think about is like, damn, imagine all the things we could have done
before we
can do now with the jobs we have if we didn't have no kids. Again, I don't regret any of my kids. I love them to death.
No, of course not. But
I love them to death, and it's not like we haven't taken them to certain experiences. Like, and that's another thing. See, not a problem, but I want my kids to enjoy life. I want us to enjoy life with them. So that's one thing we don't mind spending with. I'm big on experience with kids. I'm
big on them, but I also don't want their experiences to be our sacrifice. Because that's what happens a lot with parents too. They'll be like, oh yeah, I want my kid to have this big 1-year-old party when the kid is not even going to remember it. And now they're in debt $5,000. Yeah. Like really, was it worth it? Yeah. Now you're sacrificing because you're in debt. Now you got to work overtime. I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah,
I'm not doing it anymore.
And I'm not knocking parents that do that. Because they want to have a good experience for their child. So again, like my wife just said, was perfect. A lot of parents that's really in their child's life, children's life, they make sacrifices. Yep. Like big sacrifice to where it can affect them long term. And we're not saying it's wrong, but just sometimes you gotta think about it, like, is it worth it? Because at the end of the day, there's still other things that you can do with your child, with that money, with whatever. But if you want to go all out with your kids, because we fought for it. We already took our kids to Disney World. I don't even want to talk about the price of that.
But that was a sacrifice for us. Yeah. For them to enjoy themselves, for them to have an experience.
But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I loved it. Seeing the smile on my kids' faces. It was a very good experience. But again, it was a sacrifice that we made for our future and their future. So, but that's pretty much. I mean, there's more, but we don't want to make it seem like kids are the worst. Because again, we love our kids. Like I said, I love seeing their growth. They can be real sweet at times. I love walking the house and it be daddy. They be the happiest.
Mind you, because they're all girls, so nobody cares about me.
No, they care about them.
No, they don't.
I mean, there's been things that they said to her that she came.
They don't like me.
I like daddy more, but.
They don't like me. The teacher said they didn't even know. They didn't even know that I lived in the house.
Oh yeah, one of them did ask like, "Is everything alright at home?"
All they speak about is their father, which is disgusting because I do everything for them in the house. So the fact that they don't.
I mean, I'm a nice person, so it's just I'm dealing with young ladies, you know. My mom raised me the right way.
So what that mean by me?
And I teach them. No, I'm not saying you, but I'm just a male. They girls, so they probably like, I don't want to be around mommy all the time. And she be yelling at them all the time, probably too. I don't know.
I do not yell at them. I am the nicest person ever, which is why I'm confused why they like you so much. I
mean, I get frustrated, so
he gets frustrated real early, like
not real quick, but they hear my voice. But there be times I be real calm. I let them rock because I gotta remember they kids. But another thing, I'll say this one thing with girls. If you got old girls, you gonna see young the jealousy ways. And I'm not saying all women as they are still jealous and they in competition, but I see it young with daughters. They be jealous. If one get one, the other gotta get it. If you give one a kiss, the other one gotta get a kiss. If you do one, it's I didn't know it was that bad, but as they get older, you really see it. And it worries me a little bit because I don't want to raise kids, daughters especially, that's jealous of what others have or envious of what others have.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be like that with outside people, but I think definitely in the house is going to be a lot of competition, which is scary to me. Like, they race to brush their teeth, they race to open the gate, they race to get dressed, they race for everything, they race to put on their shoes,
and don't let one of them lose. You know, they telling that, nah, I mean, daddy, I don't want to race, and it just don't Stop.
Like, that's one thing about having same-sex siblings and multiple of them, not just 1 and 2. Like 3 girls, 4 boys, 5. It's like competition with the sex. Like, if it was like a boy and a girl, like I grew up, it was 2 girls in the house and 1 boy. I have 1 brother. We didn't have arguments like that because we were all in our own world. Like, I'm doing girl stuff, my little brother's doing boy stuff, and then my little sister came and she was just there for us.
That's why I say, she was saying before, but there's something me and Marv going through now, that we need a little son. I know we can't control that. We need something to balance it out. It's just too much. Just too much emotionals. They all emotional. They just, oh man, I ain't gonna front. I know my wife gets tired too, but even just when we go to the house, you have to pick one of them up, take one of them out the car. Yeah. That little stuff be annoying. Like, I feel like deep down we being like, nah, you take her, no, you take her. Like, we just
I feel like,
deep down like, nah, you take it, no, you take it. I don't know, others probably can relate to that. But
that's what I'm saying. That's how I was like, it's not that I don't want more kids. It's just necessarily like, I'm the type, give me them from 0 to 1, and then give me them back at like 17.
No.
Like, I'm good. Like, I don't want the in between. Like, I don't want the having a potty train. I don't want the whiny phase, the terrible 2 phase. Like, you can miss me with all that. I just want the baby, like, oh, you smell so good, I love you, and then the like, here, sit your ass down, let me tell you what it is. This is what life is about, and you're gonna have to do X, Y, and Z if you want to be this way and you want to be this person, and if you don't, then you're just gonna see how life is. But like, I don't think I really like the in-between, especially because I wasn't like a girly person in school. Like, I didn't really have a lot of it's just weird having 3 girls. Yeah, I wanted 6 boys when I was little, so the fact that I'm 3 girls down is like,
yeah, I was.
Yeah.
We praying though. We praying, you know.
He's praying.
Leaving in God's hand.
He's wearing socks.
Yeah, and supposedly that worked. But again, I mean, I'm gonna talk for myself. I do advocate to have kids. I do think it's a beautiful thing to have family.
I advocate to have kids. Just when you're bored in life. And
I know some people make it look real great, because it's real great. But I just wanted to let it be known out there, as an adult with kids, especially if you're a young adult, it's gonna be some difficult times. Yeah. There's gonna be some times where you really just you testing yourself, they testing you. Even your relationship get tested, honestly, too. Your relationship. I think Michelle Obama just came out and spoke about how when the kids was young, and her and Barack Obama was having a little rocky, you know, because now she questioned like how many diapers he changed, and he about to leave to the golf course.
And you about to go play tennis.
Yeah.
I have that same experience, y'all.
Yeah, but you know, I gotta go outside and work, and she in school, so I'm not saying I need to be.
I'm talking about before I was in school, and
yeah, but you just, I don't know, mothers are better with that.
But stuff. I mean, okay, maybe we should save this for another episode. Why men always feel like they need some air, they need some space, and women don't get any of that.
Yeah, I do get that.
We should save that for our next video. We should say that for our next video, I think, because that's like.
Because honestly, I don't think men are meant to be in the house.
No, that's a whole nother conversation.
Men need to be out there roaming and hunting.
Thank y'all for allowing us to vent.
Yeah.
This was like a mini vent.
But again, we just also trying to just give y'all the forewarnings if y'all having kids, if you don't have kids yet. Yeah. I know there's others out there that will understand. It would be dope to see if other people make a trigger video on what triggers them with their kids.
What's the Icks?
What's the Icks with their kids?
Yeah, what's the Ick?
Again, like I said, don't get it twisted. I love my kids. I would never change or trade them anything in the world.
No, of course not.
I still want more, but I'm just but it has grown me as a person. I've gained more patience. Yes, I have. Compared to stop trying to knock me. Like,
let me tell you how he gained patience, y'all.
I went through therapy and all that.
He put himself in the game. That's how he gained patience, because once he blocked them out, everything is good. Because if he playing a game, that's another video.
When you talking about chess? Nah, because I just be zoned out, be trying to think about.
No, that's another video, because if he's playing chess and then
it's not like I'm stuck playing. Oh yeah.
Y'all should see. Yo, that's another video. That's another video.
Yeah. But I hope y'all enjoy. You see, don't stop. She don't care that we talking. It's all about them. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think, and we're gonna holler at y'all next time. Peace.
Say bye. Bye.
Good girl.